Hey guys, this is Big Nick here, and I am here giving you my not Hell in a Cell, TLC 2017 review. I'm filming this on Monday, so TLC was just last night, and overall thoughts so far on the pay-per-view, it was a pretty good show. I thought it was a pretty good show. It was very watchable. Yeah, that's all I'm going to give my early thoughts on it so far, because I just want to do everything for the actual matches itself. Okay, so we're just going to start off, and we're going to start off with the kickoff show, and that is Sasha Banks versus Alicia Fox. Okay pre-show match. It went on a bit longer than I thought it was going to. Sasha won. So yeah, it did go on a bit longer than I thought it would because it's just a pre-show match and it's Sasha versus Alicia. We have seen it a lot of times. And usually the matches go maybe 5 minutes. This one went at least 8. So, yeah, Sasha won. Okay, next up we have is, now we're going to go right to the main card. And they start off the show with the debut of the most dominant woman to have ever stepped foot in a wrestling ring, Asuka versus Emma. Asuka comes out to a massive ovation, so one good note there. I understand it's a pay-per-view crowd, so it's pretty much a smarky crowd, but still. Okay, the match went on a bit longer than I thought it would. I expected Asuka to kick Emma's head off in like 2 minutes and game over, but no, it went on a bit longer than I thought, and Emma did have a lot of offense, which something you don't see in an Asuka match because, quite frankly, Asuka really does all the work, throwing women and stuff like that. Yeah, but Asuka did get the win with the Asuka lock. She did kick Emma's head off at one point in the match. Asuka at one point, at the beginning, Asuka was doing her thing. She was dominating, grounding and pounding, but then they had Emma do a lot of offense. I think they did it to keep Emma credible. I mean, I have no problem with that. They did it to keep her credible, but it's Asuka. We know Asuka is not used to, doesn't really have long matches. It's not that she gets exposed or anything. It's just that we're used to in NXT already. Asuka kick or Asuka lock, you dead. We're used to it in like the length of the video at this moment, 2 minutes. That's what we're used to. And the only time we get a long Asuka match is if it's against a really credible threat to the championship or really credible threat to her or a pay-per-view. It's really the only times we get a long Asuka match. Well, I mean by pay-per-view, I mean NXT TakeOver for the against a credible challenger. I'm not saying Emma's not credible. It's just that it's Emma. If it was a Sasha or Bayley, I understand it going long. Asuka's had history with Bayley, and this will be a first time ever with Sasha. Okay, next up we're going to the next match, and that is the Cruiserweight Tag Team match. The Brian Kendrick and Gentleman Jack Gallagher, even though he's heel, I still don't know why they call him Gentleman Jack Gallagher. Against Cedric Alexander and Rich Swann. This was actually a pretty fun match. Yeah, I'd say fun. I like the work they did, doing the flips and stuff. The four of them really worked well together. Alexander and Swann got the win. I'm kind of surprised they actually got the win due to the fact that Gallagher just turned heel maybe a month ago, and I expected them to keep his momentum with Brian Kendrick going, but still a fun match. My stream did give up on me at that time, which I did see some people were having. So I didn't really see the end of the match until the replay where after Rich Swann hit the Phoenix Splash is when it cut on me, and then I see the replay that Cedric Alexander lumbar check sleep. So a pretty enjoyable match. I enjoyed it. So yeah. Congratulations to Swann and Alexander. Actually got a pay-per-view win. I think Swann, this is another one for him, and Alexander's this is first. That's not pre-show, I think. And next up we have is the Raw Women's Championship match, and that is future Hall of Famer Mickie James versus Alexa Bliss. This match, what's my feelings? I mean, it was okay. Nothing really special went on. Alexa retains, not surprising. It was a decent match. Really, nothing big happened. I did like the work that they did try to pace it good. They did pace it well. I mean, Mickie and Alexa did work well together. It just didn't feel like really big. I guess it's due to the fact that we all know Alexa's title is meant to be taken by Asuka when Asuka kicks her head off. The only thing really of note happened between the two of them is when Alexa was in an interview backstage and for some reason says that she likes her butt. She thinks it's cute. Really the only thing of note that happened. Yeah, now Alexa gives every male wrestling fan on Twitter and Instagram and whatever to say that to her. Yeah, Alexa won. Okay match, like the pacing. Really nothing extraordinary happened except Alexa saying that for some reason. I guess because everybody knows, even she knows that Asuka's coming. Asuka's gonna kill her. Alright, next up we have is the Cruiserweight Championship match, and that is Enzo Amore challenging Kalisto. This match was not good. This match was under good. It was just, I mean, it was boring at times. I even lost my interest at times during the match. And then Enzo Amore is the Cruiserweight Champion again. Yay! And you could say they're not flip-flopping the title. It's just due to the fact that we all know Enzo lost the title because Neville walked out on the WWE, because Neville leaving the company. And Vince decided, hey, let's put the title on Kalisto because we have nothing better. That's really the reason why Kalisto was champion. So I expected him maybe to keep it on him, to extend it maybe into December, then put it back on Enzo. But no, Kalisto gets a short reign again. This is out of his 3 title reigns. This is his second short reign. His first U.S. title reign was what, a day, and then this one was what, 2 weeks? Yeah, about 2 weeks. So maybe 20 days as champion, I think. I would say, yeah, I would round it to about 20 days for Kalisto as Cruiserweight Champion. Then we go to a highly anticipated match. The Demon, Finn Balor versus Sister Abigail. I'm lying. The match card was changed. If you would have saw my predictions, I didn't know that at that point. I had put it in the description that the 2 matches were changed, and this one was highly anticipated, and oh, joyous hell was it worth the damn price of admission if you went there. And that was the Demon, Finn Balor versus the phenomenal AJ Styles, the original 2 leaders of the Bullet Club. And boy, was this match too sweet. Don't hit me with a cease and desist, WWE. Yes, it was a great match. The crowd was already into it anyway. Before the bell rings, we got the "This is awesome" chant. And as Cole was hyping the entire time, it was first time ever, and now we need it again. But this time on a bigger setting than TLC. We need it again. This match was phenomenal. We had kicks, we had wrestling, we had phenomenal forearms, we had we had dangerous moves. We had Finn Balor winning, actually. He beat AJ because, as we all know, AJ and Finn are pretty much next in line for their show's titles. Finn is pretty much next in line for the Universal title, and AJ, as we all know, is next in line for the WWE title. Maybe this is what sparks AJ becoming the damn WWE champion, and Finn Balor, we know he ain't gonna beat Lesnar, but maybe this sparks the Bullet Club, because at the end of the match, we did have a little too sweet lockup between Finn and AJ. Maybe teasing a possible uniting, because maybe on Raw, Gallows and Anderson tonight will be like, hey yo, we don't get no too sweet, and it will possibly lead to the Balor Club, not the screw the club, the Balor Club uniting, then feuding with the Shield. Which would be great, because then you have the Shield, if Reigns is champion and the Shield stays together, you have Rollins and Ambrose as tag champs, you have Reigns as the Universal champ, you have Balor feuding with Reigns, and you have Gallows and Anderson feuding with Rollins and Ambrose. Makes sense, doesn't it? And then you have AJ just chilling on SmackDown, and then you have that guy in NXT called Adam Cole, baby, who has his own little group down there, which looks like they're in for one hell of a run. But yeah, phenomenal match. It was great. I need to see it again. It must happen again. Okay, and then we go on to a match that was just put on the show because they were teasing it all night. Elias versus Jason Jordan. Whack match. Jordan got the win, even though Elias had his shoulder up, so it's probably going to lead to a rematch tonight and all that crap. And then we go on to the 5-on-3 TLC main event, which was also a TLC match. And that is the Shield minus Roman with Kurt Angle versus Shane Cesaro, the Intercontinental Champion Miz, Braun Strowman, and the Demon, Kane. First off, we come out, Kurt Angle does the Shield entrance with the Shield that is dressed up in the vest and everything. The crowd's marking the hell out. They're chanting "You suck" to the Shield theme. I guess they just wanted to get the chant in. And we start off with just the Shield wailing the hell out of everyone with chairs. We had a lot of chaotic ladder work. Ambrose and Rollins jump off of ladders to put Kane and Strowman through the announce tables. Ambrose did his little elbow. Rollins did a frog splash. Rollins looked like he teased a knee injury, but then that just faded away the rest of the match. Then work gets done on Kurt Angle, but then Kurt Angle finally does. Then Kurt Angle starts dropping suplexes. The crowd is marking the hell out. He hits his 3 on Miz, then hits 1 on Cesaro each. But then he has Kane in the ankle lock. Strowman literally runs across the ring to double leg Kurt Angle. I thought he was gonna score the living hell out of him. No, he runs across the ring to double leg. I just thought that was funny. Him running across the ring just to double leg Kurt Angle. And then he does his running power slam on Kurt through a table. They're taking Kurt out because he's hurt. Classic Sting TNA things. Then it's 5-on-2 and they're beating the hell out of Rollins and Ambrose. Cesaro tries to put Ambrose to a table with their double Celtic cross. The table doesn't break. So then they set up in the corner and Strowman throws Ambrose through a table. It broke that time. And then they tease little tension. Kane goes to swing at Rollins, hits Strowman in the back. Look like they're about to kill each other. Miz convinces them to stop it and destroy the Shield. And Miz did say earlier in the night he was going to treat them like garbage and throw them out. And what does Miz have? A garbage truck. Why the hell not? Brings out the garbage truck. Throws Rollins and Ambrose in, but they start fighting it off, climbing onto the top of it. They jump off the damn thing onto Kane, Strowman, and Cesaro. And then they leave the Miz on a 2-on-1 at disadvantage. They chase him. They get a hold of him, beat him down. But then Kane and Strowman get involved again. Strowman has him down. There's 2 tables set up on the ramp. And then all of a sudden, Kane turns on Strowman. Who is he, Big Show? He turned heel face at least 3-4 times in the match. Starts off heel, turns face, turns heel again, and probably face at the end. What was he, Big Show flip-flopping 4 times in one night? So he attacks Strowman for some magical reason, chokeslams him through the damn stage right next to the announce table, then drops chairs on him a la Wade Barrett 2010, where is it? This pay-per-view, TLC 2010. All of that style. And of course, then they start working. Then he double chokeslams Rollins and Ambrose through tables. Rollins' tables break. Ambrose doesn't. This is the second time Ambrose went through a table and it didn't break. And this one looked like he knocked himself the hell out. He looked like, bang, head smack. But I guess maybe it put the screw back in place. And then they're going to throw them into the trash chute again. And then Strowman gets up. He's pissed off and starts attacking his team. Then they all double team, triple, quadruple team him, throw him in the thing. Just close it up and he's done. And then Cesaro, Kane, and Miz are going to finish off Rollins and Ambrose. And then Kurt Angle's music hits. Angle slams Sheamus on the floor. Angle slams Cesaro through a table. Miz is screwed. Angle drops Kane and Miz. Ambrose and Rollins get up. They double spear Kane through the barricade because Roman wasn't there to do it. And then it's 3-on-1. Miz hits Angle with the Skull Crusher finale. Angle kicks out. Then he gets him in the ankle lock. Miz manages to get out of it. Angle looked like he damn near killed himself when he was rolling out the ring. Head hitting. Angle just looked like he don't mess that whole spot up. But then it was 3-on-1. They each do their finishes. Rollins knee, dirty deeds, Angle slam, triple powerbomb. They win. Not surprising there. Yeah, I enjoyed the match. I thought it was very entertaining. It was kind of messy, and by messy I mean when they injured Angle. When they did the whole injury Angle thing and then messing with Rollins and Ambrose in the ring. Because the match really should have ended at that point if you look at it logically. But this is wrestling, and at half the time logic doesn't exist in wrestling. But yeah. All in all, I thought it was a very enjoyable show. So far WWE has had, what's the stretch? Since No Mercy, 3 straight enjoyable shows. That's No Mercy. No Mercy was pretty enjoyable. Hell in a Cell I thought was enjoyable, and TLC was enjoyable. And TLC was pretty enjoyable. So yeah, that's my review for TLC 2017. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys again.